There has been this insistence in our generation and in our society and in our times in general about continual selfishness. It's like, what can I do to feel better about myself and only for myself? And we only think of ourselves. And the more I speak to people, the more I'm around people, the more I realize how true this is. People are selfish. Now, obviously, we are all on that selfishness spectrum, so to speak. We all think about ourselves, obviously, because we want what's best for ourselves. But you have to understand, my people, that selfishness is not going to work in the long run. And that lack of hospitality and that lack of selflessness is truly what brings a society down. Lose yourself to find yourself. What does that mean? That means that if you want to really find yourself, you're gonna have to lose yourself. You're gonna have to forget who you are, what you want. Now, not necessarily, there are nuances to this, but here's the broader picture. Forget about what you want to be, and then become who you have to be in order to serve, in order to become the best version of yourself for other people, because they so undeniably need somebody as strong and as powerful as you. You lose yourself, and then you just plant yourself into this world. You get rid of your presuppositions about who I want to be, and then you see what's wrong in society, and then you just become that, so to speak. Now, this is not like ignoring yourself. This is not about ignoring what you want. You have to also serve yourself. But if you serve yourself, but simultaneously you're not serving other people, you are an enemy to other people or a detriment to other people or society or a broader community, then you are destroying the community, you're destroying the communal aspect, and we are social animals, social creatures for a reason. We have to be communal. Now, somebody say, well, this society is degenerate. How can I be communal? I get it. I love solitude. I love being alone, but I have to connect with people. I have to be social. I have to get outside of myself, stop being so self-absorbed, and think about what other people want, what other people like, so that I can influence them, so that I can help them. And if you help other people, you help yourself. That is how it works, and that is how it always worked. This selfishness that is so prevalent in our generation is not helping anybody. We need to share. We need to help each other. We need to be open. We need to take our headphones out and just be present. We need to smile at other people. We need to ask other people how their day's been, etc., etc. We have to be more social. I understand people are this and that, and people are mean, and people are rude, and people are impolite, and people are degenerate, especially this generation, and no attention span, and I can't talk to these people. I get it. They're all fine excuses, but that's all they are. That's all they are, excuses. Connect with people. You're a human being, man. You're a human being. And like Jesus Christ said, what's the purpose of attaining all this if you lose your soul? What's the purpose of attaining all the riches in the world if nobody ever likes you, if nobody is ever going to ask you how your day's been, right? You have to connect yourself to people, and you have to give your life in the service to other people. You see, one thing that I apprehended, and this is truly profound, and this is pretty obvious, but when you really think about it, but it's still exceedingly profound. The times when I felt the greatest about myself, or when I was influencing other people, and when I was helping them actualize their potential, or see something from within, or change their perspective on something, etc. And when they said, thank you, this helped, or they gave me this smile of appreciation and thankfulness and gratitude, there's nothing better than that. I mean, there's really nothing better than that. When another soul, another spirit tells you that what you did or what you've done for them was awesome, and they are thankful for it, or they give you a compliment, or they give you this big fat smile, it just brings you, imbues you, it saturates you with this profound sense of fulfillment and accomplishment you haven't ever felt before. None of these numbers, none of that money is ever going to attain that amount of love and appreciation and satisfaction. Never. And we have just forgotten all of that, and we've become too individualistic. There's nothing wrong with being individualistic. We're all on this spectrum of narcissism, right? But some people are obviously like pathological narcissists, and some people are full of empathy. Now, of course, you can be too full of empathy so that you'll kind of, you're condemning yourself, so to speak. You're condemning yourself, you're dooming yourself to life of failure, because you're continuously, you continuously thinking about other people. You have to also think about yourself, yes, but if you too much and too often think about yourself, well, that's also not going to freaking work, because you also have to take other people into account. And like, what are relationships? Relationships are a negotiation between you and the other person. You are talking about your identity. You're continuously changing your identity. It's like, oh, it's about what I want right now with whomever the hell I want to do it with. Well, nobody's ever going to play a game like that with you. Nobody's ever going to socialize with you. You have to negotiate your identity. You have to change, you have to bend. Oh, but I want to be myself. What the hell does be yourself even mean? You have 17 different faces, 17 different personalities, maybe even 1,000. You have all these sub-personalities, all these drives from within. They continuously direct your way of acting. And you tell me you want to be yourself. You don't even know what the hell that means, be yourself. Be yourself means be 17 different personalities. And you have to learn that. And you have to play a game of masks. This is not about hiding the real you, but it's about being fluid and flexible in your approach to other people, right? It's about changing the way you speak to some people. You don't speak the same way with your grandma as when you speak with your best friends, for example, or your brothers or sisters, etc. Obviously not. That would be just immature, right? Obviously it would be immature. So you always have to bend and twist and turn. Always. That's what makes us human beings. That's what makes us social animals. And we have to just cease being so self-absorbed. It's ugly, it's disgusting, it's perhaps even revolting. Those might be too harsh of a words, but could be, but I really don't like people who are continuously self-absorbed, who don't think about other people's needs, other people's wants. They continuously think about themselves. Well, that's just narcissism. That's just narcissism, man. It's anti-humane, as a matter of fact. It's anti-communal. It doesn't work. It deadens your soul. It deadens your spirit. It kills your personality. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Lose yourself to find yourself. Lose yourself in service to other people. Help others see more, view more. Help them grow. Obviously help. And when you help others, you help yourself. Never forget that. The more you give, the more you receive. Never forget that, man. The universal truths. The universal truths. Give your love, give your appreciation, give your respect, and you'll get that back 30, 60, and 100-fold, as Jesus Christ put it. These are just some of my thoughts about our tendency to be so self-absorbed. It's pathetic, honestly. It really is. It really is. And I understand it, obviously. We want what's best for ourselves, but really, you really want what's best for yourself and not what's best for the community, what's best for humanity in general. Get out of your head and start thinking about the bigger picture of it. Thank you for watching, and connect yourself with other people, man, because that's what makes you human. Thank you very much. All the best. God bless you.